Well, we just had a cold front push through today, and Sean and I are over here in our big woods unit. I haven't hunted here yet this year. This is the area where last year I was chasing a big deer I was calling Butch. I filmed him last summer, and I haven't been over here much this year other than to scout for buck bedding areas. Corey and I come in here, oh, it's been several months ago in the middle of the summer, looking for bedding areas in the middle of this big timber. We found a couple of really good ones right in the center of it where very few people are going. It's the most remote spot that I can find in here, and I got a feeling that's where Butch was living last year, along with several other nice bucks. So tonight we're going in there to try to hunt one of those beds or bedding areas. We found it's on the end of this point, and we're going to be hunting it on just an off wind. It makes sense for the bucks to be bedded here on a west or a northwest wind. So we're going to try to get within 75-80 yards of those beds. I've got them marked on GPS here from our scouting this summer. We're going to go in with the muddies and try to hang. We got a lot of wind right now, 15-20 miles an hour, so should have plenty of noise to cover us. It just rained earlier today, and the leaves are pretty wet, so I think we ought to be able to get in there nice and quiet. Well, had a pretty good night in the tree. Ended up seeing those two bucks. I don't know what the one buck was, but he was decent. He's pretty nice. And it was interesting walking in there how we didn't see any buck sign at all until we started getting back close to those points over that ditch where I figured they'd be bedding at. Those bucks must have been bedded close because they came by it just after 5 o'clock. So they must not have been up on their feet too long, but we didn't see anything else after that. That helps us out a lot though going into our next hunt over here. This is a big woods chunk, so it's kind of tough to pin down a specific buck, or even a mature buck for that matter. But we learned a lot about that spot tonight, and I feel good about the rut going into this area down here.